Hi everyone, a very happy evening. So today we'll be starting with a mock interview trial with like you can just tell whichever field you guys are appearing for. Either it could be for college interviews. Just tell me which particular field you are planning to apply for, and just tell me your basic details, your name and your course name which you're applying for, and where you're parallelly trying to study. Okay, very simple. So as I'll be calling out your names, what you need to do, very simple. Just tell out your name, your college name, what you're parallelly studying. If you're studying in a school, no, it's fine. You can tell even that and which course you're trying to apply for. Based on that, we'll be having a short mock interview. It's like a small trial. It's like a proper revision for you, right? So the more number of time you do this particular interview on a regular basis, the much better you become, right? That's much better you become for your real interview stage. So on that particular basis, we'll be starting. Clear? Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Great. Zoya, can you mute? Yes. So now we'll start with Alabia.
Yeah, sure.
Alabia, can you kindly introduce me about yourself?
Uh, Good morning, Pawan. Good afternoon, Pawan. My name is Alabhya. I reside from Navi Mumbai, and I completed my high school from APJ School, Nerul, and my I switched to junior college, Sunrise Global Junior College, and completed my 12th. Um, Currently, I have taken a drop year, and I'm preparing for BSc Psychology, applying for BSc Psychology in Christ University, Bangalore.
Why have taken a drop year? What is the reason behind it? Like drop year, what do you try to do during apart from the preparation stage?
So the reason why I took drop year is it's because I was earlier opting for engineering, and I realized that this is not the field which I want to go with. Uh, One reason was because while I was preparing for engineering, I did not really. I was decent at it, but at the same time, I think that was not really my passion, and I could not do that. I could not do engineering in future. I could
What
not.
is the guarantee that psychology course you will not be dropping in middle?
I'm sorry.
What is the guarantee that you will not be dropping psychology course also in middle, just like engineering?
So the reason why I won't be dropping is because clearly there is a difference where while I'm learning psychology, I genuinely think I'm not learning, but I'm actually passionate, and it doesn't feel like a burden to me. It doesn't feel like I have to study now, and whereas in psychology I can just enjoy while learning, which was something absent in engineering, in mathematics, physics, and chemistry, etc. This is what differentiates. Also, obviously, never say never, so I can't guarantee about that. But most probably, I won't be dropping. That's something I can say.
Good. Swati?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Swati, can you tell me what's the vision and mission of our university?
The vision, I actually haven't gone through that, but the vision is the service and excellence. And I don't have much idea on core values about the college. I still
Okay,
have to see that.
fine, no issue, Swati. Swati, can you tell me about which is that field you really like the most? Which area you like researching a lot?
I like researching and studying about accounting and taxation.
Accounting and taxation. Good. Can you tell me three golden principles of accounting?
Yeah, so the three golden rules of the accounting involves three accounts: the real account, nominal account, and the personal account. So the personal account rule is the debit the receiver, credit the giver, and the nominal account rule is debit all expenses and losses and credit all incomes and gains. And the real account rule is that debit what comes in and credit what goes out.
Good, Swati. Very good. So, Swati, thank you. That's all. Now, Muzamil,
Yes, sir.
which course have you opted for, Muzamil?
Sir, for BCom with taxation.
BCom with taxation. Good. So, as per the recent budget, do you think that it is proper from the Indian government to reduce a tax imposed up to 12 lakhs per annum? And like, there's no tax up if you're getting a price value of up to 12 lakhs per annum. So, do you think that that decision is right from the finance ministry? Do you think that there is a good gain for the middle class people of our country?
Yes, sir.
Expand.
It's how because so there is a to say okay. So the finance minister had said that it's 12 lakh, so that people who are in middle class, I don't know how to say. I'm
Huh,
sorry.
if you're not aware, it's fine. We'll go with something else.
Yeah, sir. Oh, it's
Okay,
okay.
Muzamil, what do you do during your free time? Hobbies. What are your hobbies?
Sir, I love to go a walk with nature and love to spend time with animals.
Okay, which animals do you like?
Sir, pigeons,
Okay.
birds, all kinds of birds.
Hmm. Do you know what are these endangered species?
Endangered. I have heard about it, but not aware of it. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
no problem, no problem. Endangered species are nothing but which is basically into an extinction. Got it? Which are basic into an extinction stage. All right. So, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Yeah. So something which is into extinction. For example, tigers in our country was actually into a huge amount of extinction. So, for
Mm,
example, these African tigers, it was for an extent like we didn't have many kind of tigers in our country. So recently, like 1 year back, Prime Minister initiated from Africa. They brought this African tigers to India. Why? Because to overcome that particular void state in the environment. All right, an extinction for it. Now, Chirantan,
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
hi Chirantan. How are you, Chirantan?
I'm good, sir.
Okay,
How are you?
great. Yes, good, Chirantan. Chirantan, you are from which place, dear?
I'm from Bangalore, and I've been choosing the course BALLB.
You're choosing BLLB. Good, good. All right. So, do you know what's the full form of LLB?
Uh, Not really aware of it, but I'd like to learn.
Okay, fine. No problem. Just research about it. Okay.
Yeah,
So, Chirantan, do you know who is okay, what do you like about law?
like I like it's very interesting.
Hmm. Like what?
Like you stand in front of the judge, and it's
And
when you yeah.
are you a first gen lawyer?
Sorry.
Are you a first gen lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Can you name few advocates' name?
Sorry.
Can you name few advocates' name? Advocates' name?
Uh, Advocate's name.
No problem. If you're not aware, it's fine. Just keep that in mind. Limit, I suppose, can you limit? Ha, good, yeah. Chirantan, just do one thing. Can you mute? Can you mute? Mute, mute. Ha. Chirantan, learn about few couple of advocates and judges' name. It's very much important. Okay. Just remember that particular thing. Nothing wrong in remembering their names, right? Just 5 to 10 names you can remember. Advocates from important advocates' name. Okay. And similarly, important judges' name, right? Chandrachud, Justice Khanna, famous personalities. You can basically Krishna Dikshit from Karnataka. You can try to remember their names. Okay, that's one thing you just keep in the mind. And even for hello, can you hear me? I think there's a small glitch from my side. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, perfect. Just remember few advocates and judges' name. That's more than enough. And LLB ka just learn the full form and let me know. Just type in the chat box right now itself. What is the LLB full form? Okay. Coming back to Muzammil, quickly go to Google and just take down 3 important benefits of recent income tax. Jo bhi has happened in income tax. 3 benefits, how it is benefiting the middle class because of the 3 points. Put it in the chat box right now. Right now. Right now. You'll be dropping it over here. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Alabia, good point. Very strong, very confident, bold enough with the answers. But while telling the answers, do not show like Don't show that. Make it in a very positive way. All right.
Sure, I'll
So
make sure.
be the interviewer with respect. That's important. You are really polite, very humble, but that small like some people get triggered out of it. Not me, which generally. Okay.
I'll be more vigilant.
Right.
Sure.
That's it. Apart from the good answers, good language. Swati, vision, mission, core values. Right now. Imposition two
Yeah,
times.
I'll
Let
search
me
it.
chat box right now. Go. Ha. Coming to Zoya. Zoya, which course have you opted for, Zoya?
BSc Psychology and BA
Yes.
Psychology. Yeah,
Oh,
BSc Psychology.
nice, nice. You opted for psychology course. Why have you opted for 2 courses?
Um, Both are psychology, right? So either way, if I get in which, either I get in BA or BSc, but I'm preferring BSc.
Good, good. Okay. So, can you tell me what is the difference between clinical psychology and cognitive psychology?
Okay, clinical psychology, as far as I've read, is whenever you have like some mental health issue, like an ADHD or OCD or severe depression, like one of the famous singers, Punjabi singers, he went into depression. There was interview. I don't want to name him right now on the record. So he like that's how they help them to get out of it. So that's clinical psychology.
Huh.
Cognitive psychology, I'm not quite sure, but I think it's more of the reference to the brain research, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's it. That's I know the basics of that. That's it.
You know what is a psychiatry?
So psychiatry is a medical field. As far as I know, the clinical psychologist cannot prescribe medicines.
Hmm.
Psychiatrist can prescribe medicines.
Hmm. Good, good. Very good, very good. Okay, just imagine a patient is coming to you, and the patient is telling that he's possessed with ghost. All right.
Mhm.
Being a psychologist, what will you be advising?
That there is a difference between reality and maybe we could work on it. And what makes him like first I would
I'm
understand.
patient. You can advise me. Yeah.
So what like initially when you say something like that, what is the instance at which you feel or what are the symptoms that you feel in yourself that you believe that so confidently that you're being possessed?
Good, good. Very good, Zoya.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes. Uh, Good answer. Good answer. Little bit brush up on your basics.
Yeah.
Right.
I know.
Okay. Quickly go to Google and learn what are the at least five different types of psychology field. Any five different types of psychology field. Just go to ChatGPT or anywhere you go. Just learn about it. Copy paste the answer over in the chat box right now.
Okay.
Pratima, namaste.
Hello,
Hi
sir.
Pratima. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you, sir?
Good, good, wonderful. So Pratima, you opted for law, right?
Yes, sir. LLM in corporate law.
LLM in corporate law. Great, wonderful. So, can you tell me about few important sections in corporate law? In banking law, at least. Banking law.
Company law, like
Yeah, banking or company. Okay, company law against.
Section 2, Clause 20 defines about company, and
Mm,
then Section
mm,
Companies Act is 2013, and certain basic features like so company is treated as a separate legal entity. There is a limited liability. It is also known as artificial person, and there will be a corporate wheel theory in a company,
good.
and there are certain different types of company. 2 clause 92 deals with unlimited company, 2 clause 62 deals with private company.
Good, yeah, very good, excellent. So, Pratima, can you hear? Like, am I audible, right? So, normally, if
Yes.
a company wants to register, for example, I'm a startup company. Okay, if I want
Okay.
to register as per the laws, what am I supposed to do? You're my advocate. I'm coming to you. I have a company called as Art of Law. Okay, I'm coming to you. Can you guide me how are you going to register my firm?
There is a formation of a company in which first we have to register a company with a register under
Ah,
whose jurisdiction that company is situated. Then there will be what to say, there will be certain advocates, CA and
ah.
CS, who will do the. Mm, one second.
If you're not
Uh,
aware, we can go ahead with something else.
no, so actually I have read that, but I'm not recollecting it.
Okay, fine, fine. No problem, no problem. So, Pratima, my last question to you is about, as per the company law,
Yes.
the money which, like, how much percentage can a company offer it to the political purpose? Is there any cap limit, or can the companies provide adequate amount of funds for it? If you're aware, yes or no. If you're not aware, no problem. We'll go ahead with something else.
Sorry, sir. Actually, it got stuck too. Can you please repeat the question?
Huh. Okay. Do you know what is a CSR?
Corporate responsibility The
Social responsibility.
social responsibility. Yes.
Okay. So Pratima, one advice for you is about learn few couple of important sections from company law, banking law, company law specifically for political funding.
Okay.
What is the provision for it? As per my knowledge, there is no cap limit where a company can provide for political funding.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just check whether does it covers under this company law. Second, under banking law, also just look at a few couple of legislations. Can you do it?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Perfect. Very good. Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right now, do it and send it in the chat box.
Yes.
Vision, excellence in service, mission, nurturing ground for individuals' holistic development. Good, Swati. LB, Bachelor's of Legislative Law. Chirantan, go to Google and check quickly about LB legal maxim. LLB's legal maxim. That means there's a legal. What is it? Just copy paste right now in the chat box. Muzamil says encourage production of less harmful products, improve market outcomes, raise government revenues. Muzamil, my question was about that 12 lakh per annum, 12 lakhs, if you're having up to 12 lakhs, this is for all of you. If you're getting up to 12 lakhs, if you're earning up to 12 lakhs, you do not pay the tax. How is it benefit for the people? I'm asking Muzamil in specific to middle class people. How are they getting benefited?
Sir, can you again repeat it?
Muzamil, 12 lakhs. If you're getting up to 12 lakhs, okay, you need not pay the tax. How is middle class getting benefit out of it? It's a simple question. Okay, so just copy paste the same question in ChatGPT or AI, any place you just get to it, get few couple of pointers, paste it away. So I want you to learn parallel while doing it. Simple as it. Zoya says, good. All right, perfect. Here ends officially our mock interview. We will go back to our current affairs session. Okay, we'll start with it. So all of you, your homework needs to be shown. So now let's quickly take a call about few couple of current affairs we'll be running. All of you just take a paper and pen, write down all the important current affairs. Zoya, Chirantan, Muzamil, come back first. We have to start. We have to start now and properly learn about few important current affairs. We'll be giving priority to that. So was the mock interview helpful for you? First of all, just tell me about that. Each one of you, give me a personal your personal thing.
It was useful.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ reflect ಆಯ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ you got a clarity, how to speak,
Yeah.
what not. Okay, all right. Alabia?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the questions, mainly the environment which you created, that pressure which comes in, that someone is watching you. Any question can be asked at this particular, how to be spontaneous. So that is being trained, which is I'm not that great at that particular thing. So I think I need to work more on that.
Good. We'll have regular practice like this. Okay. I think we just took 15 minutes, no? It didn't take more than that also. 15
Yeah,
minutes. And,
yeah, it didn't take much.
So you'll be learning everything over here itself, right? Nothing new. Don't go to, like, after this, obviously you won't be having time to go sit and Google and all. So this is the best time for you to learn. Others, Zoya, how was it? How was today's mock?
Answering spontaneously, yes. I think building confidence helps, and the fear of speaking in front of other people as well. It reduces a little. Like initially, I was a little skeptical, and then it was, yeah.
Good.
Yes.
Exactly. So that's how you'll be improving your words, your
Yeah.
better version of you. So we'll do many mocks like this, and I think the crowd is less. It's good. The crowd is less. It's much better for us. So I'll try to limit every day's entry up to 5 to 6 people. So it will be good. Yeah, Muzamil.
Yes, sir. This is as this was my first time attempt. I don't know why I felt scared about it.
It's fine. That's how you'll be learning, no? First attempt itself, you are tried answering something, right? So that's how you'll be improving yourself. The better version comes the more you try to sharpen. Like first time when you got a pen inside, when you holded a pen, were you able to write ABCD properly? No, it took time, right? Pen or pencil.
Yeah.
So gradually, interview is also something like that. It's not a miracle on 1 day process. It'll take time.
Thank you,
Chirandan?
sir.
Yeah,
This was my first mock as well, and so I just got a little
learned.
Yeah, sure.
LLB from?
Uh, Bachelor of Legislative Law.
Good. Pratima? I think there's a network issue for her. Her camera's glitched.
Yes.
Yeah, how was it? Hey Gito, like how was the interview?
So it was good. Actually, it's my first time experience.
Ah,
It was good. So
good. All right. So all of you got to practice. See, I didn't ask one person a lot of questions because I wanted to observe from another person. That's an objective of interview. There's no possibility for you to learn everything in a day, right? Getting it. So when Swati is speaking, you get an idea how she's speaking. You get a clarity. You'll be like, okay, this is a mistake I should not do. When Alabia is telling something, it's a reflection on the body language message. When Muzammil is speaking something, okay, you will understand course related how to ask. Similar way for Chirantan and Zoya also. Yeah. So Pratima, yes, that's good. So now we will be starting officially with our classes. Back on current affairs, little bit.
Pawan, can I add something to this?
Uh-huh. Tell.
So like to all the people, just telling that. So I have already attended his mock interview session once, which was a paid one. So this was obviously a shorter version, but I would please request you guys to join this because first of all, it's free of cost. Also, like if you daily join this now, by the time Christ interview arrives, you'll be so prepared, so confident, and you'll know what to say and how to form answers on spontaneously. So just join for this. Don't if you're not interested in current affairs, fair enough. Just join for this. That's my opinion.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. This is not scripted, okay? I didn't ask him to tell this particular thing, but he just said this naturally. But I'm really grateful. Thank you so much, Alavia. Means a lot. Means a lot. I'm really grateful. So as Alavia just said now, because when I'm coming for each class, I prepare a lot and come. Right. So just come for it because there's a lot of learning you guys will be getting. Right. Especially the free sessions. Do not miss it. The thing is about you might be thinking, okay, Pawan is just taking for 1 hour or something. But whenever I take something a class, I prepare a lot and then only I come for any class. It's like I just do it. If I'm just texting you morning at 5 o'clock, that means that I've already woken up early just to teach you guys for this particular hour. So anytime I commit, I give my best in that particular hour. So I just request all of you to spend time with it and show some kind of respect for that respective time. For example, if I am doing all these notes, doing a lot of hard work just for you guys to come and teach you, just to make you guys smile or something like that, I respect you guys to come, attend, and learn and do back some revision for it. That's how you'll be able to improve on it. Perfect. Will that work? Okay, that's how you'll be able to build a better version. Okay, good, good. So now we'll be going ahead with few couple of current affairs one by one. Current affairs, I'll be teaching on multiple areas today just to ensure that you have knowledge about all the fields. Will that be fine?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll be teaching a little bit about our history first. Little bit. We'll be going to multiple subjects. Quickly write down history. So, see, the thing is about current affairs can come from any place, okay? Huh? So I'll just teach you about a little bit of a culture. One few couple of pointers I'll teach you, okay? One, the Somnath temple. Somnath temple stands at the shore of, okay, I won't be repeating the same thing. Why? Because in college, they'll be dictating very fast. They won't be giving you much time to write down the notes. So I'll go very fast. Okay. If you're able to catch down and write down the notes, it's great. I'm proud for you. If you're not able to do it, it's a loss for you, but keep on increasing your pace. Okay, Somnath temple stands at the shore of this Arabian Sea on the western side of Indian subcontinent. Sri Somnath is the first among the 12 Adi Jyotirlingas in India. Okay, why am I teaching you this? Because there is like Kumbh Mela is happening now. Still 26th February, Kumbh Mela is happening. So there are high chances that about our Indian culture, some questions can be asked. Okay, it is a current affairs related question. Somnath temple is one of the even recognized place from UNESCO also. That's the one reason why I want to just highlight about it. Somnath temple, where is it? It is near in the shore of Arabian Sea and it is one of the 12 Adi Jyotirlingas. For entrance exam, you can expect a current affairs question on this. The description of the temple was mentioned by Arab traveler Al-Birunu. Al-Birunu, he mentioned in his travelogue. So if they ask who's the person who mentioned in that travelogue, who's the person who mentioned in that travelogue? It is Al-Birunu who mentioned about the Somnath temple and all. Okay. Um, And actually, this led to the invasion of who? Muhammad Ghaznavi. Muhammad Ghaznavi. So this Al Biruni, that guy was there. Okay, that guy actually wrote in this book about Somnath temple to everything. Okay, so who read this particular book? Muhammad Ghaznavi read this particular book. He was like, okay, Somnath temple is such a rich temple. Why don't we come and attack over here? Because there's a lot of precious metals to everything over here. So like that, they came to attack in India. Just remember like a story. Okay. Okay, and who did the president of India, then the Dr. Rajendra Prasad, did the Prana Pratishtha in this temple around 1951. That's not important, but yeah, you can keep in the mind. And this modern temple was actually reconstructed by Sardar Patel. I'm not repeating any of the points. Listen carefully. One, I discussed about Somnath temple. Where is it? It is near the shore of Arabian Sea. Then what did we learn? One, it is in the shore of Arabian Sea. Then it is one of the 12 Adi Jyotirlingas. We also learned what Sardar Patel, he reconstructed the temple. Rajendra Prasad, he did the Prana Pratishtha. Al Biruni wrote in travelogue, and who came to attack? It was done by Muhammad Ghaznavi. Now, this is the first current affairs for history which I taught you. Now, the second current affairs for the history which I'm going to teach you is about Ajanta caves. Just write it down. Ajanta caves. All of you writing it down? Hope nobody is not writing. Ajanta cave. It is a rock cut cave in Sahyadri range. Okay. So where is the Ajanta cave? It is a rock cut cave in Sahyadri range on the Vadghora river. Which river? Vadghora river. It is near the Aurangabad in Maharashtra. Aurangabad in Maharashtra. So there are actually 29 caves in Ajanta caves. Okay. So in that 25 were used for viharas. That means about 25 were used as viharas for residential caves. So all the monks used to come and stay over there. Remaining four were used for chaityas, prayer halls. Just remember this. Ajanta cave. It's about our Indian culture you're learning. Ajanta cave. It's a rock cut cave. Where is it? It is in the Sahyadri range. Okay. Sahyadri range. It is near which river? The Vaghora river. Okay. Vaghora river. There are 29 caves over there. In that 25 caves were used for residential purpose. It's called as what? Viharas. And 4 were used for chaityas, prayer halls. And next is about the Sanchi Stupa. Sanchi Stupa. India's best presented group of Buddhist monuments known as the Sanchi Stupa. It is located in Madhya Pradesh. Sanchi Stupa. It is in the Betwa river. Which river? Betwa river. It is 5 miles in the southwest of Vidisha, which is not important for you, but just remember, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Place, okay? Just remember Sanchi Stupa. It is, where is it? It is in the Madhya Pradesh. Sanchi Stupa, where is it? It is in the Madhya Pradesh. It has been recognized by whom? It has been recognized by the UNESCO. Okay, once again, Sanchi Stupa, where is it? It is in the Madhya Pradesh. 1. Second thing, what did I say? It is in Madhya Pradesh. It is in which river? It is in the Betwa river. Yeah, Betwa river. Ajanta caves, where was it? Ajanta caves. Ajanta caves. Which river?
Maharashtra. Maharashtra.
Sayadri range. Sorry, Vaghora river.
Hey,
Baghora.
Vaghora river. I said
Aurora
range.
River.
Makora River.
Baghora river. And in the 29 caves was that 25 were for
Residential purposes.
college.
Biharas.
Viharas.
Vihara. 4 were
Chaityas.
Chaityas.
good. Yes, good. Next, Pandavleni caves. Pandavleni. Pandavleni caves. It is also named after the Panduleni. Okay, it's also known by the name of Pandulena caves. Okay, that's not important for you. Just remember that Pandulena caves, and it is a okay. If this Pandavlena caves and Trirashmi caves, Trirashmi caves. It is a 24 rock cut caves. So in that you can find a 24 rock cut caves in this particular place. How much caves? 24 rock cut. From rock they are basically cut in this main stem. I went to Belgavi, okay, recently. I was just, I think Pratima was just telling this the other day. Belgavi, I went to this. So nearby our hotel, we stayed. We went to this Durga temple. Okay, inside that we go to this Ramakrishna temple, Ramakrishna Mutt, and inside that when we went, there was a Jain temple. You won't believe it. It's a Mahavira temple. Okay, the crazy architect, everything in the architecture you see, which is not you can't find the same architect now. It is something which happened like many years before. The architect, the style, structure they've built, no, it's like to the next ultra level. So what I want to tell you here is about, that's how our Indian minds was there at that point of time. Okay, coming back to our class. So Pandavlina caves, and then which caves? Pandavlina
Tirashmi
Sri Rashmi Cave.
Rashi cave. Okay, it's a 24 rocket caves. Next, last from the history concept is about Amaravati Stupa. Amaravati Amaravati Stupa illustrates Lord Buddha in a human form. Okay, Amaravati Stupa, remember that. It is also one of the famous uh, Lord Buddha's worship place. And it is near the river Krishna. Amaravati Stupa, it is in which place? River Krishna. Yeah. Yeah. Oi.
Yes.
Okay. Amaravati Stupa, it is near the river Krishna. Yeah. I hope that is clear for you guys. So, Ajanta, where was it? It is in which river?
Bro.
River. Okay.
Bhagora.
We learned about the next we learned about Sanchi Stupa. Sanchi Stupa, it is in which river? Madhya Pradesh, and Betwa river it is there. Okay. And then last Amaravati Stupa, where was it? Amaravati Stupa, it is in
River, Krishna River.
Krishna River.
Krishna River.
Krishna River. And the last Pandavlini caves and Trirashi caves, it is in which river? Godavari.
You didn't say that.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell that. Sorry. Pandavlina caves and Trirashi caves, it is a river Godavari. Enough your two concepts of history which I wanted to teach for today. I think that's done. Let's go quickly into the concept about a little bit of current affairs about Indian Constitution. I'll teach you a little bit. Why? Because like that's a lot. It's in the current affairs a lot about why, because we all are part of this democracy world, and it is important that you need to know what all is parallelly happening, right? Basics of constitution is something which most of you should be knowing it. So the Constitution Assembly on 26th November, Constitution Assembly on 26th November 1949 was basically adopted. Remember this, actually this concept about socialist and secular was added in the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act. 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act called this, what socialist and secular was added. Okay, so I'll tell you, okay, in this constitution book, if you open, the first page of constitution contains a preamble. What is it called? Preamble of the constitution. What do you mean by preamble? Preamble tells the entire gist of the constitution. So Joby is there in that entire constitution. That preamble and a small gist they'll be telling it. Just remember this. So which year was the constitution adopted?
1949.
Constitution Assembly was 26th November 1949 adopted enacted the given citizens their own constitution. That just remember that 26th November 1949. Preamble contains what? The gist of the constitution. And then we learned about what? We learned about two concepts, secular and socialist. Secular and socialist was added in the 42nd Amendment Act. Just remember that. Just a little bit of extra current affairs, just know it. So, in our constitution, we have something called as separation of powers. Okay, separation of powers means what? There is equivalent division of powers between legislative, executive, judiciary. People who do not know law basics, I will just tell you: legislative, who implements the law. Parliament, you see, no, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, huh? They are legislatures. Executives of those, what do they do? They implement the law. Okay, implement the law. Judiciary is a Supreme Court, High Court. They checks and balances the laws for it, the country. Clear? And also one more thing I forgot to tell you: in 26 January 1950, when they bought the constitution, sovereign, democratic, and republic was the only three terms which is there. Okay. Then 1950. Later only the socialist and secular was added in the 42nd Amendment Act. Just don't forget that. Clear? Sovereign, democratic, republic was there when? It was in 1950 itself, it was there. Okay. Socialist and secular was only added in the 42nd Amendment. Also, I've planned something else for you guys for today. Hold on. Next current affairs is about a little bit of economy we'll do now. In economy, write down, we have different 5-year plans in our country. Okay. First we had this planning commission. Okay, ever since this we got this independence. Now I'm teaching economics. Okay, now economics, we're doing current affairs mix of everything, because you should be knowing about every fields, starting from history, a little bit of what's happening now in the parliament, a little bit of economy, a little bit of multiple subjects we'll be doing now. Okay, now 2 questions we'll do from here. That's it. So there is something called as after planning commission. Planning commission is what? So they used to plan how my country used to function for the next 5 years. For example, if Pawan SS become the Prime Minister of India, I plan what should be happening in my country for the next 5 years. That's called as planning commission. They plan for a time period of 5 years generally. Okay, but later, ever since Modi came, he replaced the planning commission as what?
10 years.
Hey.
No idea.
Niti Aayog. Okay, it's no more called as a planning commission, it's called as a Niti Aayog. Sorry, Alavi, I didn't mean to tell like that. What I meant to tell is about how is it
No,
possible?
it's okay. It's okay.
The term is any government ka term is for how much time? Only for 5 years. Now, how can it be for 10 years? Right. So I'm just sorry. My question had been.
I'm not doing LLB, so.
Yeah. No, this is not LLB question. This is a current affairs question. This is an economic question. It's not even coming in LLB.
Okay, I'll make sure on notes.
Yeah, done. Just write down the notes. This is a pure economics related question. Why we are learning about 5-year planning is because in economic wise, governments see how and they should be boosting the economy as a overall. Okay. But it's good that you guys are giving try. It's good that that's how we'll be learning, right? So again, never Alabe will be never forgetting. It's like a planning commission, as soon as it comes to mind, we'll be like, okay, it's a Niti Aayog. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
Niti Aayog.
I'll be reading out quickly. India adopted the strategy for import substitution industrialization. India adopted the strategy of import substitution industrialization in its 50s. The chief objective was to build a self-reliant economy. Import substitution and industrialization in the 50s. All right. So what do you mean by this ISI, import substitution industrialization in the economic terms? It says that they were trying to look for self-reliant economy. That means that they were like, okay, bro, we don't want to depend on anybody else. We'll be depending on our own country, our own production, our own growth. That's what's called as ISI. So tomorrow, if somebody is asking you what's the full form of an ISI, just remember that import substitution industrialization basically means about what? It's about the concept about self-reliant economy. Just remember that, self-reliant economy. They tried to impose it, but however, there were a couple of failures which happened. I think on the upcoming class, I will explain to you what were the different kind of planning commission. First year, what happened? Second year planning commission, what happened? Third year, what happened? Fourth year, what happened? Fifth year, what happened? Why was there failure? So in economics, when you learn this, it'll be a little more easier for you. Now, okay, if you want, I'll just give you a few couple of insights what happened in the fourth planning commission and fifth planning commission, because recently news article it came. All right, it just came into it, so we just read a little bit about it. Will that be fine? Just write it down. Fourth planning commission emphasized on income, wealth, and economic power to achieve social security, social equality, and justice. The fifth fire plan was aimed at removal of poverty and achievement of self-reliance. Fifth Planning Commission, their major aim was to remove the poverty. Remember that.
Can you repeat like the fourth planning commission? I didn't.
Anybody who has written it, can you just tell it to him? Swati, have written it?
Yeah, to achieve social equality and justice.
One second, I just get a book. I've written it down on. Huh.
So is this the what is called Atmanirbhar? Is this the thing?
What was it?
Is this Atmanirbhar?
No, Atmanirbhar Bharat comes later point. It's
Okay.
later. Now we're learning what happened before Niti Aayog.
Okay.
What happened before the Niti Aayog? Actually, self-reliant, it comes. Actually, yours is the right point. Atmanirbhar Bharat plus along with that, we can even use this Make in India concept. It comes at lateral point. I'll explain it to you. But I'm just speaking now of the planning commission. At that point of time, all this was not even discussed. Okay, just remember, just tomorrow remind me in the class to explain you guys about the fire plans. Okay, all the fire plans. Today I'll just give the headings. Okay, from 1951 to 1956 was the first fire plan. Okay, and second fire plan there was there, third there was there, third again, fourth fire plan, fifth fire plan, sixth, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. That was the last. So we had only 12 fire plans, remember, after the Niti Aayog came into existence. That means that if, for example, Muzammil becomes the Prime Minister of India, they will plan how the economy country should be there for the next 5 years. That's called as what? Planning Commission. Next question. Guys, do you know what's the meaning of LPG? Liberalization, privatization, globalization. LPG. What is LPG? Don't tell the full form. Tell me, explain me what each of the terms is.
So I think this was implemented in 1991, if I'm not wrong.
What is it?
So it was done so that so that like other companies from foreign can export product to us, so that competition increases within the market, Indian companies versus other.
Good. Others? Others? Any try? Guys forgot, huh? I already taught this basics in the last class. Do your homework. LPG reforms. Do your homework. Come back in the next class. I'll be asking question. All of you. So I was supposed to teach the second question with the LPG, but as you guys have not learned it, I will do a small quick recap about one concept about. Okay. Some easy concept I'll teach you in economics today. Okay. Write it down. Okay. So we have four kinds of unemployment. Okay. One is structural unemployment, frictional unemployment, seasonal unemployment, cyclical unemployment. What do you mean by structural unemployment? Structural unemployment means employers looking for employees. Okay. I am an employer in Pawan SS channel. I want people to work under my channel. Okay. Employers looking for employees, but there's no skill. I'm looking for some kind of graphic designer, which no all five, six of you are not there. So what's it called? In structural unemployment, there is no skill in the market. Remember. Second is frictional unemployment. Unemployment for a short time period. Short time period. Okay, that means that Pavan's company is in a loss now. So for 3 to 4 months, I'm not taking employees. Frictional unemployment. Seasonal unemployment means what? Mm.
So basically, we know when a particular season we need more workers, so we hire them, and then after that we don't need them.
Farming is the best example.
Farming, yeah, farming is
Farming is the best example.
Rabi and Kharif crops farming.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Cyclical unemployment. Maybe I and Mr. K and all comes under this particular category. Seasonal unemployment. We get a business only during college admissions and then we are gone. Okay, that's why we have multiple startups. Huh? So we are smart. So yes, so I have I'm running 3 startups. So yeah, maybe that's the one reason we're doing that. Okay, all right. So coming back, that is something cyclical unemployment. Unemployment caused due to the changes in business cycles. Like for example, there's a recession. Okay, that's the reason. Enough. Economy is enough. Guys, are you writing down? Because current affairs, you sit and read newspaper, will take a lot of time. Okay, I'm just trying to simplify the concepts just to make you guys make your life easier. Done.
Yes, sir.
I'll teach you a little bit of ecology now. Sometime about environment, they can ask a question. Write it down. Or I'll go with something else. 1 minute, hold on. Economy. So just kept a paper for you. One second, guys. I've just made a document to share with you guys. So which all subjects did I cover as of now?
History you covered, then Indian Constitution, economics and ecology. Now you'll cover.
Okay, I'll teach you something about technology first. Why? Because there are many advancements in technology which happens regularly. Okay, for example, like there are a couple of missile launch happening, and there are a couple of things which is coming in the news. So you should be knowing about it. Okay, will that be fine? Hello.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, write it down. Atoms for food. ATOM. Atoms for food. It's called as Baba Atomic Research Center participated in the International Atomic Energy Agency Scientific Forum Atoms for Food. Write it down. Baba Atomic Research Center participated in the.
Atoms for I didn't understand what you're saying. Third word.
I'm repeating once again. Atoms, ATOMS, atoms for FOOD, atoms for food. Atoms for food. Clear? Okay. So what was the major reason was because to harness the advantages of nuclear techniques along with the other advanced technologies to enhance agricultural and livestock productivity. So remember that tomorrow in exam, if there's a question being asked, as per the recent news, atoms for food came into the news. What was the reason behind it? They'll be giving you multiple 4 options. One, to improve the nuclear technology. Two, it is improve the what electrical capacity in the country. Three, it is to advance technology to enhance agriculture and livestock productivity. So they're using different kind of technology to enhance the agriculture and livestock productivity. Is it the atoms for food? You need to select for that. Why? Because they're trying to build up a technology which is actually for which can extend the shelf life of the foods. Okay, remember that atoms of food, the major concept. Draw an arrow mark and write. It is for reducing or eliminating microorganism and insects. That is the one thing. Increase the shelf life, and it is to measure the erosion patterns. Okay, and it also measures the soil moisture over large areas, detecting cosmic rays. For example, Pavan, Alabia, Chirantan, Zoya, we are all farmers, okay? We must know, no, like if there's a proper satellite. That's the reason we always tell them we need to invest a lot in satellite. You know why? Because of the satellite, we'll be able to understand which particular area more plants we are supposed to grow. Okay, satellite will be able to detect. That's why we need to invest in satellite. They used to tell. Atoms for food. Other technologies like nitrogen 15 are like, okay, even nitrogen fixation in roots also, it's basically that. Nitrogen fixation is basically a concept where nitrogen content, if it is there in the plants, is good for plant yielding, right? It's good for plant yielding. So keeping that in the mind, we have this nitrogen fixation. That is also done by Atoms for Food. This is the first current affairs about technology which I thought of for today. And guys, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next current affairs on technology is about Indian Railways is rolling out tenders for equipping 10,000 locomotives with Kavach 4.0. So this is a homework for you guys. I'm just putting it in the chat box as time is getting exhausted. So I want one of you to come and explain this concept. Put in the chat box. One of you read it out. Yeah.
Indian Railway is rolling out tenders for equipping 10,000 what is that? Locomotives with Kavach 4.0, about Kavach, an electronic system of safety integrity level 4 standards with a probability of error of 1 in 10,000 years. Developing by Research Design and Standard Organization RDSO. Key features: centralized live monitoring of train.
Can one of you explain me what was it? Give a try. Hmm. Low. Yes.
Is it because of some like accidents of the trains or something like that? So they want to make it better. So they want to integrate more technology into it to and be able to live monitor anything that happens. The key features of centralized live monitoring. Usually, live monitoring is not done in like far off, if they're like rural areas or something like that. If it's live
Exactly.
monitoring of the train, then maybe they can prevent an accident or something like that.
Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Good. I mean, like, I want you guys to read a little bit more about it. We can discuss on the next upcoming class. So here ends officially our class for today. I hope all of you learned the basics of current affairs. I think it's enough. I think this current affairs will be much better than teaching you all the subjects in all together. You guys will get bored. So we can focus on multiple subjects. We can go in different areas actually. In fact, but which is only in the news, which is like in the limelight. Little bit of history, little bit of what's happening in the constitution now, little bit of what's happening in the economy, little bit what's happening in the environment now. So a little bit of current affairs, a mix of all. If we spend time, I think that suffice. This is what I feel. We can go ahead with that. So that's all for today's class. Hope you all learned. You all learned something. Once again, yeah. By the way, thank you. Once again, I'll stop the recording.